Hey everybody, Richie here from RW Hobbies for my May bench update. So, it's been busy as always, been a very busy year for me. Right now I'm traveling from the US back to Europe about 1 week a month for work. Just got back from London, heading back out to Germany again in a couple of weeks. So, busy work means not much bench time. Busy other thing with the kids. I got one dance recital coming up one weekend, and I've got my oldest daughter. She's been doing martial arts, taekwondo for less than 2 years now, and she goes for a blue belt, which is cool stuff because I think that's like a 6 or 7 belt. So she's advancing too. So busy with kid stuff and private life and all that kind of stuff, and little bench time, unfortunately. So as you can tell, if audio isn't great, I'm running through my iPhone. I've not even had a chance to set up my microphones since I moved, all the rest of the stuff, and I probably won't for a while, to be honest with you. So just want to step in, do a quick little update, so hopefully you can bear with the quality here. Otherwise I wouldn't even have a chance to do a video this month. So 2 projects on the go, and the first one is continuation. Again, I've been working this for about 2 months now. Again, time isn't on my side, and it's this guy, which is Tamiya's F16 48 scale, the Aggressor. Now it looks almost finished. I've weathered it up. I've just got to weather the landing gear. I've got the doors to go on. I've got all the pods and stuff to go on. I've got the seat to go in. So we're getting there, about 95% complete. So really cool. These kind of like desert markings here, and yeah. So I made my own mask set, and this is what's up on Patreon right now, and YouTube channel members can see it as well. So this is my current video build. Again, Patreon, you can see it. It'll filter its way to YouTube pretty soon. So this video build actually will be my last for a little bit. I need a break because not only time on my side, this is my 27th video build in a row I've done on YouTube over the past 4 years or so. And I'm just getting to a stage where it's getting a little bit repetitive for me, and I think you pretty tell my tone of my voice, it's not really enjoyable for me now. It's just doing the same stuff. I've shown 27 times how to put a decal on. I don't really show it anymore. I've gone through a lot these video builds every Friday for the last 4 years or so, and this being my 27th, it's just taking enjoyment out of the hobby for me. It's not just building it, but then you got to film it, you got to edit it, you got to add the audio, all the rest of the stuff. It just takes the enjoyment out. So 27 in a row, it's a good row, good innings, I think, and I need a break. Not saying I'll never do it again. At least summer off and then come back. If I got anything cool, exciting, I might consider doing another video build, but I might change the format, the usual 7 or 8 parts. Again, I just feel it's just getting repetitive. I know I'm getting new people seeing each one, but if you look at how I do this compared to what I did 3 years ago, it's not really much has changed. The techniques are the same. I know it's obviously different aircraft. A few things here and there are different, like creating masks or using Quinta Studios cockpit sets or various other things, but essentially it's the same. And to be honest, when I go back and look, my first ever video build was a 32nd scale MiG-29, and I think that's still probably one of my best video builds now. It's just, I spent a lot of time going into detail about things, and really kind of going through it, including still pictures, and back then it was fresh, and now it's probably not as good quality video product as I did 4 years ago. So again, it's just mundane stuff for me. It's not doing the same stuff over and over again. The same thing, showing how to put decals on, how to weather, using flooring models, dark dirt wash. I mean, 27 times I've shown how to use that wash now. So I'm sure other people are sick of this too. The viewing figures aren't exactly fantastic anyway. So that's what I'm going to do. And just like so busy right now, everything in my life, I just don't have time to, dedicate to all these build videos. So this summer, I'm going to take time out a little bit and just enjoy building for myself. There'll still be content. I'll still do bench updates. For the Patreons, I'll probably still maybe do weekly updates or bi-weekly updates, but I'm not going to go through every single nut and bolt and soup to nuts how I build these things. Because again, it's just getting a little bit tedious, I think, for me in particular, having to go through and create all these videos, especially when, you get the odd like negative comments and stuff, and you spend all that time and effort doing it, and it's just whatever. So this is going to be my last video build. So this is on Patreon right now. After the F-35, you got the F-18D, the Bengal tiger marking one. Then you get this. So this will take you through quite a few weeks there. So that's where I'm at with the video builds. Again, I'll come back some point in a few months' time and set up the studio again, the microphones, get the quality back to where it was. fresh on a new project. But right now I just need a little break from, again, just doing the same thing over and over again. I just want to enjoy, the small time I have to build. I want to actually enjoy building it while I'm worrying about setting up cameras and lighting and all the rest of it. So it's just taken away from the hobby right now. So that's where I'm at the build videos. Next project I'm working on is this guy, which I just received, remember, like a month or two ago. Amusing hobby, basically a Centurion Tank, the Israeli Centurion Tank. And wanted this for a while. It's a cool looking tank. I love the Centurion. Love the markings. Never done anything Israeli before. But amusing hobby, again, I've had a few kits in my stash, but never really built anything. And wow, what a surprise. I'll show you where I kind of got with this guy, which is not too far, but a lot of work gone into it. It's basically just a lower hole. And you can see here, there's springs in the suspension. Not really work that well, maybe more gimmicky, but they move. You see a little bit here and there, a little wiggle room. Building the tub out, but I just thoroughly enjoyed this. And not only this, the first thing I did was the tracks. Now the tracks were pre-cut, just clicked together, no glue. And fingers crossed, get painted and they'll fit on okay without crumbling. But so far, I'm really enjoying building this guy. It's just a lot of fun. It goes together really well. Nice detail. Nothing too crazy going on here. And again, I got a long way to go here. That's as far as I got. But so far, this might be one of the best armor kits I've ever built on 35th scale. And I built quite a few. Not doing this as a video build, again, because I'm not an armor expert. And there's way better people on YouTube doing armor than myself. And they never get great views or coverage on my channel anyway. It's the aircraft I get most views. So building this one offline, again, I'll put updates to my Patreons as I go along. But really enjoying this one. Again, a cool looking tank. I love the subject and just really enjoying it. And it's nice just offline, just go ahead and put a few pieces together here and there and work for this big box of plastic. But highly recommend it thus far. Again, haven't finished it yet, but from building the tracks and building this part, it's just been really enjoyable. And I'm definitely going to look for more amusing hobby kits in the future to build if this is anything to go by. I do have the T72 with full interior, I think, in my stash, but there's definitely some other ones I definitely want to pick up based upon this. So I did get the paint for it, and I believe it's this color, which I think we talked about last month, is the Mr. Color 528 lacquer paint, which is the IDF gray, up to 81. This is a 73 tank, I think, 1973. So this is the color, and again, really enjoying building this one. So it's a nice break from all the aircraft. So this guy, I think I've probably got back an evening's worth of work left on it. I just got to, like I say, put the doors on, weather up the gear. I built all the elements already. Got to finish the seats a little bit. I built all the pods. I want the box here. Early on, so these are ready to just glue on and put the seat in, and it's pretty much done. So like I say, this guy's probably an evening's worth of work. Need to get that done, get last video edited, done with the build video on this one, and then I'm going to focus on this one. And yeah, really enjoying it. And the nice thing too is about the armor is, after building so many giant 32nd scale aircraft, it's nice to make it smaller. Fits in the workbench nicely. The mat doesn't take a huge amount of space up, and it's nice to make something a little bit more compact for a change from this big 32nd scale aircraft I've built in the last few years. So that's what I've been working on, really. So what else I got going on? So still trying to get, I've still got tons of stuff in my stash I'm starting to clear. I'll put a quick picture up of some of the car kits I'm trying to get rid of. If you're in the US and you're interested, hit me up. I'll give you a deal, cheaper than eBay, but I'm not going to give them away by any means. But some really cool kits there. Again, if you're outside the US, it's not going to make it worth your while, because by the time I pay shipping, which is ridiculous nowadays, it'd be more than a kit cost. So US, if you're interested, hit me up, shoot me a message, and we can talk about numbers and prices and stuff. I also do have, if you're interested, anybody as well, also in the US, pretty much brand new, I've used it once, is a Pro Convoy, really good trigger action, point-free trigger, airbrush. Used it once, so it's basically brand new. If you're interested, again, hit me up, shoot me a message or email me, and we'll figure it out. It's just, I bought these when I was going to get into the cars. Now I kind of lost the mojo with the cars. I don't need a trigger airbrush, so I've got plenty of other airbrushes, so I'm going to move this one along as well. So yeah, just really fitting the hood. I'm kind of focusing on stuff I'm really interested in wanting to work on, which would be a few more other pieces, and then also the aircraft as well. Purchases, nothing in the past month, unfortunately. Not for lack of trying. I've just not really seen anything I've liked. This time of year it's kind of quiet. Every few days I check the usual websites and stuff, and there's nothing really I'm interested in to buy right now. There's, well, a couple of pieces of armor maybe, but nothing particularly jumping out at me. I do want to get this Zvezda semi-second scale. I want to do a Herc, and they're bringing out the Special Ops Ghost Rider later this year, so that'll be definitely one I'll purchase and build. What else? The Great War Hobby 48 scale F14B. I don't have a B in my stash in 48 scales or any scale, so I'll probably pick that up later this year when it comes out too. Other than that, there's not a great deal of stuff. Like I said, it's that time of year where it's kind of quiet. There's nothing really. I'm trying to thin my stash, so I got plenty of my stash to work with, and like I say, really enjoying this guy right now. So that's kind of a little update where I'm at in terms of modeling. How about we go over to Facebook and take a look at the Facebook group?
Okay, so here we are up on the Facebook page here. As always, picked up 5 different subjects to look at. And first up is Brody and his New Zealand 777. He didn't put down the scale or manufacturer. I'm guessing it's probably an Investor 1 to 144 scale. But looking really awesome. And I'm guessing it's a 777-300 maybe. Love the airliners. Yeah, just the great kits, these Vesta kits, and I just really enjoy building airliners. The only problem for me is just the size. I mean, you see the wingspan and length for these wide bodies. It's just nowhere to put them when they're finished. But he did a fantastic job, looking really nice and clean in the Air New Zealand livery. It's indeed Zvezda 777-300 in 1/144 scale. And yeah, looking a great job here. And there you go. Next up is Luke, and he's done a Rubicon Models, which is 1 to 56 scale, M113 APC. And what I like about this, not only is the great job on the APC here, but also the little vignette base. Just for me, it just really makes me do armor, just a simple little base like this. Although this one isn't simple, just really makes it look, sets it off and makes it presents the model really well. So he's got some water effects on here, some dirt, somewhere in Vietnam, contact weighed out, and again some figures involved. Just a perfect little vignette. These Rubicon models, 56 scale. If you into your armor, you haven't tried them, I know they're kind of wargaming pieces, but as you can see here, they make up to beautiful models, and really nice size for doing little kind of dios as well. Again, more pictures. Very good work. Next up, Matthew and his Hobby 2000, which is a Haskell Rebox 48 scale GR9 in the Optelic 2008 Afghanistan markings. He said his build was not pleasant at all. Every part required some filling and sanding, but the painting process and weathering was a joy, using AK real colors and weathering using oils. Despite your problems, this is looking very awesome too. I can see all very nice, like some shading going on here, some different color tones. Looks like maybe some black basing going on, but just nice, really nice, clean looking build. I know these Harriers, I know the 32nd scale one for sure is a little of a handful to put together, but you did a great job on this one, and the deck cord looking really good. And all the markings down the side. And I think the colors are nailed as well. The colors look perfect. Just a really well made 48 scale aircraft. Next up, Ivan and Border Models 32nd scale Lancaster nose section. I saw this earlier on the forum a few weeks ago, and like I mentioned to him, I think Betty's glad he bought just the nose and not the whole kit, because I know he had a lot of issues with this. I think I know one problem I believe was they don't have any kind of color callouts. It's just yeah, apparently the full kit is shocking. I just wanted to get this thing on the bench before I threw it out the window. But despite that, again, like the previous person, he had some issues, but it looks absolutely awesome. I love the decal markings. The weathering looks great. It just looks a really well made kit, and nice stand. And it looks really cool. So great work on this one. Yeah, if I don't envy anybody building the 32nd scale full size one, it'd be take a massive amount of room, but a nose at least makes it a little bit more manageable. But yeah, really good work, perfectly weathered and painted. I just really caught my eye. Great piece of modeling. Last up, Anthony and his 48th scale. I think this is kinetic fighting Falcon in the Aeronautical Militaire 1,000-hour scheme. Just an interesting scheme. Really like this picture too with the base. Again, we talked about bases, just a simple piece of wood, but just sets off the aircraft really nicely. Got the pilot figure in there, and just a really cool looking jet. Black is an easy color to paint with, and yeah, with the rod in the back there, it looks a fantastic display piece. So you should be very proud of this one. So that wraps it up. That's the 5 I picked for this month. I will be back next month with another roundup. And yeah, in the meantime, please continue posting all your stuff. And where possible, I'll try to comment. Again, I've been a little busy lately, but when I can, I do respond to all questions and comments. And again, the link is below in the comments on the video.
So awesome work as always. If you haven't already done so, you can see the link below to subscribe. And that really wraps up a short little bench update for the end of May. So again, being busy, still working away, and you'll still get content from me throughout the summer. I've got a backlog of videos, but as regards build videos, I need to figure out direction there, which way I'm going to go, or change the format, or if I'm going to continue doing that. But yeah, there we go. So thank you as always for watching and your support, and I'll catch you next time. See ya. Bye.